Yeah, that's one of them.
That's one of them. That's my personal printer, and I just bought the first item you presented in the app.
Did you buy the icon?
I loved it.
It's
You heard me before
idea.
the show having a fit over it. Yeah, it's so nice.
Well, and in electronics, everything kind of always marries and works together, so I love that you stay with us the entire time because we do show you phenomenal values with national names, brand names that you know and you trust like HP. It's always an honor to present a laptop here at HSN because this name is the #1 name. #1 when it comes to laptops, #1 here at HSN, #1 in North America, and perfect opportunity. Back to school season sometimes means back to school for the kids, but sometimes it means back to school for mom and dad too.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just trying to increase and better the electronics you have because technology is always changing, and this is the top of the line. This is the very best of the best. This beauty right here is not only a 15-inch gorgeous laptop, but it has the advanced technology of a solid state drive, and we're gonna talk about that. That's how it's gonna run faster, it's gonna start quicker, it's gonna move faster. There's never any of that lag time. It also charges faster. You've got a really long battery life. Once it's charged, you got 10 hours of battery life. And you've got that optical drive that Aaron was just showing you, which I love because so many of us still have those little, you know, DVDs or CDs or things that we want to pop in there. This also has Windows 10. It has AMD Core processor. So it is fully feature rich. And we are including nearly $400 of software and bells and like kind of fun stuff you get to get at home and use. So the retail value is $795 for this brand new HP laptop, but not here at HSN, not here today. Today what we're doing is it's only $399.99. And the cool thing about shopping here at HSN, as opposed to maybe going to a store, is when you walk in, they say, okay, we got a great sale. It's $399. It's $399. That's what you owe me. Here at HSN, we offer you what's called FlexPay, which is so cool because we get to break up your monthly payments into equal installments on the charge card you already have in your wallet. So instead of spending $399 out the gate today, you're doing 6 interest-free credit card payments. It's about $2 a day, and we're doing free shipping and handling. So we are delivering your brand new HP laptop directly to your door, which is phenomenal. So we'll dive in. Aaron Berger's here. He is one of our electronics experts. If anybody knows the world of HP, I think you might know it better than HP by now.
Thank you very much. I've been selling it for a long time.
Yeah.
It's certainly what I use, and HP has become our #1 selling brand at HSN over the years because it's so reliable. It's the #1 selling computer brand and #1 selling printer brand. We've got literally the best printer you've ever seen on HSN from HP in your life coming up just a few minutes after our computer day. So we're really kind of redoing your office for you. Computer first. Every bell, every whistle, particularly that you wouldn't expect on a computer that starts with a 3. On a computer that you would expect, maybe it's $700, $800. Why do I say that? The very first thing, just the drive in this. So the drive is what powers your computers, what runs your computer. Traditional computers have a hard drive in them. A hard drive is a mechanical moving piece of machinery on which information is stored and then retrieved, okay? This computer has no moving parts inside it.
Crazy.
So no moving parts. What does that mean? Well, you would upgrade to this computer if your computer at home is too slow right now, if your computer is too hot, if your computer is too heavy, if your computer has a short battery life. Here's the way that the solid state drive solves those things. First of all, it's lighter weight. First thing you mentioned this morning when you walked out here,
I was literally,
she picked up the computer.
I was shocked because I went to go like this, right? Because you see a 15-inch laptop and you're like, okay, let me, wait. I was like, what? This thing can't weigh more than like 3 pounds.
Yeah, it's like 3.9 pounds.
That's crazy.
So it's super lightweight for the #1 selling screen size in America. So that's the first thing. Speed. The reason that a traditional hard drive takes a longer time is because it's, as I said, it's a mechanical process. So something has to start moving. There's momentum. Here it's just basically it's just chips. It's electrical impulses where everything is stored. So for example, I would never do that on air with a traditional hard drive laptop because when I open the computer, it would probably take 2 or 3 minutes to start. Wow. Did you see that? If you didn't see that, come look at your television for a minute. You know how long it takes for your computer to start up, right? Close this computer. When you open the computer, it is essentially instant on because there's no moving parts. So it's as soon as that power impulse moves, it turns on. So that means faster multitasking, faster web, faster everything. Battery life is the next thing. Again, because you're hearing a mantra here, because there's no moving parts, moving parts take a lot of energy. They take energy to start the momentum and stop the momentum. There's no momentum here. It's all little electrical impulses. So it makes it so much faster, but also makes it a lot more energy efficient. A year or two ago on a computer that was maybe $600 or $700, I would have been really proud to say this has a 4-hour battery life, or this has a 5-hour battery life. This has up to a 10-hour battery life on basically anything. But if you're watching movies, optical drive does create movement, so that drains battery a little bit fast. But if you're surfing the web, if you're watching movies, if you're doing any of those kind of things, about a 10-hour battery life.
So when you were talking about the solid state drive, I kept thinking about, you know, in the old days you had to crank your car, right? You had to turn it on, everything had to get moving and get shaken, everything had to get warmed up, and then you had to wait to turn on your air conditioner or your heat. You guys know that with like an electric car or those cars that like you come to a stoplight and they kind of like shut her down and then they shut her, like it's quick, it's instant. This is that same kind of like premise that you no longer have to wait for things to chug up and to start moving. It's instantaneous. I want to highlight the colors because they're beautiful. So if you're someone like me and you're like, I just want to look good when I carry my laptop, I'm sitting at that coffee shop or I'm at the library. I have so many of my girlfriends that take their kids to the library and then they'll sit down and they'll get their work done or they'll blog or do whatever. So it's 4 beautiful colors. The one that you see at the top there is this gorgeous rich blue. It's like a deep sapphire blue. Then we have a stunning silver. It's very classic. The rose gold is a personal favorite. And then that burgundy that has more of kind of that wine undertone. Also, it has a little bit of, on the wine one, I'm noticing it has a little bit of like a texture to it.
Yeah,
it's almost like a linen texture to it, which I like.
On the blue as well. So they both have that kind of, I call it like a raw linen feel to it, sort of. And then the rose gold and the silver have a smooth in here. I'll even turn this one around and show you guys kind of a smooth metallic finish.
So we'll show you compared to the difference. It's just a little bit of, but it's the touches that for you might say, oh, I like it sleek and smooth, or no, I like that little bit of that texture and that feel, that kind of linen on the top. And it's nothing that's gonna, you know, fold off or peel off. It's all part of the outer case of it. So, okay, what do you want to go to next?
Things. I do want to show, I know I mentioned this briefly, but this is something that's really rare on a solid state drive to also have an optical drive. In fact, this is probably the second computer I've ever seen that has it. Usually with an optical drive, people are thinking the web, the web, the web. You know, they're going to store a lot on the web, et cetera. It's so nice to me that this can be considered a desktop replacement because everything your desktop does, including playing optical, playing CDs and DVDs or burning data, this is the full deal. The other thing is the drive size on this. It's a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. That's the largest solid state drive I've seen us sell. We've done a lot of 64 gigabyte, a couple 128 gigabytes. 256 gigabyte is really big. I mean, you can store over about 100,000 photos on that. You can store tens of thousands of hours of music, and you can store, oh, actually we've got it up right there. So about 128,000 photos, about 3.3 hours, or about 2,000 minutes.
Hours.
I'm sorry, excuse me, 33 hours, pardon me, of high definition video. And that's you can do over 100 hours of standard definition video, and then about 60,000 of your favorite songs. So really for a 3.9 pound computer with an optical drive. And then one other thing that I know you don't expect. I didn't expect. Again, at this price, if it were a $1,000 computer, I would expect a backlit keyboard. For a computer at this price, look at backlit. That's an expensive added feature. It means whether it's nighttime, whether you're in a dark classroom or a dark plane, or the kids going back to school. I almost said if they're using the overhead projector. I know they don't use overhead projectors anymore.
We're dating ourselves, Aaron. We're dating ourselves.
If they're doing some sort of presentation where the lights come down, did they miss overhead projectors? I bet teachers don't miss overhead projectors at all.
I don't know. The cleaning that was just, anyways.
It looked like such a pain,
Yeah,
right?
it was. You just get on your hands.
I know.
I love that. That's a great, nice bonus added feature that you wouldn't find at a price point like this. Another thing that you wouldn't get when you go into the stores is we want to send you home with the very best to get you going. So we actually give you nearly $400 worth of extra software. So we'll talk about that for a minute, because when you get this home, you're going to be so excited to open up your brand new HP laptop that you might miss out on this little card that's inside. And the card you need to keep because it has the access codes to be able to access all of these great extra software. So what are some of the things that we get included?
So you can think like Password Boss Premium, which helps you remember your passwords, Bigger Brain online training, which is cool It's a bunch of like little courses and little brain games to help your brain be better. Pizzap Pro, which is cool for editing photos and video. Pandora Premium for 3 months.
Great.
I'll just skip right to my favorite, the entertainment coupons. Do you guys remember? Let me see if I can find
the
it.
big book?
Yeah, the big book that you would buy from like the Brownies or the Boy Scouts or church or whatever. Okay, the big book is now digital.
Love
and
it.
It's included. What you'll do is you'll actually download it on your phone because it's now good not just for your area but for all over.
That's great.
You'll save so much money with that, like 2-for-1 restaurants, 2-for-1
Such a good
movies,
point.
like pet food. I mean, the things you buy all the time. There are hundreds of dollars of coupons just in the entertainment book. So that's, I think, a really cool little extra that we've added in. To your point, $391 just in software and services. It nearly pays for the computer.
I love that. It's kind of like, you know, if you go in and you want the latest software and you want new things, you're like, well, I don't have a computer that can support that. This is bringing you top of the line from the name that we know and we trust, HP. It's not an off-brand name. It is the brand that is a leader when it comes to technology. Solid state drive, you're gonna get that optical drive, get that backlit keyboard. Of course, you get the beauty, you get the size, that 15-inch, which I love so much. And today, our feature price is so phenomenal because yes, it's under $400 to get it home, but I want to highlight that we ship this directly to your door on free shipping and handling, and we send it to you on your first flex payment. Why is that important? This is not layaway. It's one flex payment, $66.67 on your Visa, your MasterCard, your PayPal, what other, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, American Express, I think what other methods of payments there are. And we ship it directly to you. You have 30 days to try it out. So maybe this is a gift for yourself. Maybe you're tired of that big clunky desktop. You can't get any work done outside of the house. This is lightweight, it's under 4 pounds. So you could throw this in your handbag, throw this with you when you travel, throw this in the back of the car with you. Maybe it's the college student that just graduated and is getting into the workforce and needs to have faster, more powerful, longer battery life. This is what HP does best. And the fact that we're giving you, you know, the dual core processor, we're able to give you Windows 10 included. It really is, you're getting the very best of the best. You're not, you know, I've been looking for cars, and this is what they do when you go to cars. They give you like this really great price, and they're like, oh, well, basically you don't get brakes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get anything that you want in the car.
Cranking your window down.
Exactly. And I'm like, wait, I want this, 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 and this. And they're like, oh, well, if you want all that, but you're not sacrificing anything when it comes to laptops.
I really can't think of, you know, so normally the things that go away as you get to a price point like this, normally you wouldn't have backlit keys. Normally you wouldn't have a solid state drive, which is so much faster. I mean, people who buy computers, who buy modern, they buy solid state drives because they're faster. Normally you wouldn't have an optical drive. So there are all of these great extras built in. #1 screen size in America. I will mention, just before we go in and show off FrameSync, I'll mention a couple of things for you. One, if you're wondering how you're gonna move, you're all fired up, and you're like, I want this computer, but I have an old computer and it has all these files and all my music and all my games. How am I gonna get all that stuff over? We have, I believe it to be just one of the best computer products in the world. It's called PCmover, and what it does, there's a program in here that you download to your old computer and your new computer, okay? And then you take this little cable and you plug it into the Ethernet port, which is right over here on your computer. So you plug it into each of your computers, your old computer and your new computer.
Don't tell me they talk to each other and you transfer everything.
You're done.
What?
You are done. Not only do they transfer like your file, like your files and your games and your music and that, it transfers your programs too. You get 3 licenses for it, and only at HSN. You have to pay for this anywhere else. Only at HSN, it will, first of all, check for viruses in your old computer and not move them over. And then it will format your old computer so it's totally clean if you want to sell it or give it away. Anybody who's getting a new computer, PCmover is kind of a must-have.
Absolutely, that's a must. We put the item number on the top of on the side of your screen. It's item number 653231. It's under $50 with the savings that you're getting today. That's definitely a nice key thing to be able to pick up.
Cool.
Okay.
Ready to go inside?
Dive into this baby.
We're about 7 minutes away from literally the nicest printer in 13 years I have ever sold at HSN. So if you've been looking for a new printer, stick around with us. We're gonna show you what we've got going on inside our computer right now. So here you go. Our computer is connected to your television. I will show you. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Look at that quality.
It's really nice,
Video.
right? Yeah. So
Picture.
it's called, one of the things that HP does so well, one of the reasons I think they became the #1 computer manufacturer in America and the #1 printer manufacturer in America, is by having the best webcams. They're called HP True Vision webcams. They are super clear. You know, my shirt is as blue on this camera as it was on our extraordinarily expensive studio camera. So talking to friends and family, if there's a new baby in your family, there's a new baby in my family, I'm a new dad, so this is how we, talk to Nana, who lives in Kentucky, and I'm here, and my son Max, who I'm gonna print in a minute, are here in Florida. It's just that's the way we live today.
Yeah.
And it's such a nice thing. It's one of, I think, the really for all the challenges and that come along with living in the modern world. I think a webcam is one of the things that really makes it a nicer place.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad. Okay, I'm gonna go back to cooking. Okay, I'll be back. And then the kids come over and they're like, rah, rah, rah.
And the pets. And
okay, all right.
Actually, speaking of kids and pets,
okay.
I love to do this demonstration. I do this with our little, this is Viper antivirus, which keeps 6 computers safe for the life of 6 computers. If you need antivirus, Viper is just the best of the best. So I'm holding Viper back here, right? And then what kids and pets do is they get all right up in your grill, right? Like they're all right up there, and then they're way back here. It autofocuses for you.
Brilliant.
So you can see the quality of this webcam is as good as it gets. I'm gonna just grab the webcam screen here and pull it over, because I wanna show you guys all of the things I've got going on at one time on the computer. In fact, let me do it this way. Let me kind of open up a couple other things here. So, for example, I have Paint 3D. Paint 3D is an imaging program that's included in Windows 10. I know we haven't even really mentioned, but Windows 10 is the operating system in this computer. So you have the latest operating system from Windows built in, ready to go. Let me open the Microsoft Store and Weather there, and I think we'll have just about everything open. That Windows 3D program, it's kind of amazing, isn't it? That we have like a 3D graphics program, and we have a webcam up and running, and we have a movie up and running, and we've got all of this running really seamlessly and really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9 programs, no problem. Like I said, no pausing, no waiting. The Microsoft Store, I don't think I had open there, so I'll open the Microsoft Store for you. That's a lot to ask any computer to do, let alone a computer that's in this price range.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of function, including, in fact, I'll just hop back to it, including streaming live video. I mean, there's nothing more, gaming and streaming live video like we're doing right now take as much RAM, as much memory, as much processor as about anything you can do on your computer. We got all those going on. No problemo.
Okay, so you were going through all of the different things that you have open. I thought, if only my brain could be that organized, right? Have you ever had that like scroll moment? You're like, what was I just talking about? Your computer remembers everything, right? When you open this and you close that and you pop this up and you click on that, that is life. That is how we work. That is how we run. That is how we multitask. If your computer is not keeping up with what you need it to, if the battery life is short, if it's doing the spinny thing, if you don't have this beautiful 15-inch screen, the backlit keyboard, if you're not getting a solid state drive out of your computer at home, today's the day to upgrade. You deserve it, because listen, technology is not going anywhere. It's just getting more advanced and more advanced and more advanced. So when was the last time that you invested? Because here's the thing, this is the name that you know and you trust. This is not something that you haven't heard of and you're like, well, I'm kind of taking a risk out there. It's HP, and you're getting it under $400 today on 6 interest-free monthly payments. So $66.67 to bring this gorgeous laptop home. A laptop that you'll use day in, day out, hour upon hour, day upon day, week upon week, year upon year, which is, you're gonna get your money's worth. In other words, like sometimes, you buy like a handbag or you buy like a really nice dinner or something, you're like, well, what is my
That was over fast.
Right, exactly. What is my cost per wear or per use? You're gonna get so much use out of this. Let me show you the colors real quick. This is that gorgeous burgundy. We also have it in a rose gold, that really sleek silver, and then that denim blue that we're calling blue. Your choice today. Everybody gets the nearly $400 of additional software that's included. Kyle, do we get, when you use the HSN credit card, does this apply? Okay, I wanna make sure. So 6 flexible payments, that's for everybody, whether you use your HSN credit card or whether you use your own credit card, and we give you 30 days to test it out. So everything that Aaron's kind of showing you, I want you to put your brand new HP laptop to the test. Open everything up, get on social media, do your emails, do the webcam. When you hear the audio and the video and the high definition, you're gonna be blown away by the performance of this. Or maybe you're gifting this to someone, right? Like this would be a perfect back to school gift if you've got a college student, because you're not breaking the bank, you're not going out and spending $2,000 on a laptop, right?
I think it's ideal. I was just sort of thinking about that for kids going back to school, and really at any age, you know, kind of from middle school on, you know, they've got to have a full computer, right? It's ideal. I mean, for a college student, obviously, for a high school student, obviously. There's a couple of things about this computer specifically that I think make it ideal for that. One is it's so lightweight and it's so portable, you know, because they're on the go all the time, right? From school to home to the gym to class, to, you know, back and forth, back and forth. The other thing is the charge. I haven't mentioned, this has something called HP Fast Charge built in. So it charges to half full to 50% full in 45 minutes. 50% full on this computer is 5 hours. So in 45 minutes, you get a 5-hour charge. That means if you wake up in the morning and you haven't charged your computer,
you take your shower, you get your, you know, your breakfast right, or on a delay on a plane in between.
It's so quick.
So quick.
Yeah, and if you can't leave it in for 45 minutes, you still get a really, you know, quick charge. And the rest of the charge comes very shortly thereafter. Again, about a 10-hour battery life. AMD processor built in for those of you who love gaming, who love quick graphics, who love to watch movies. AMD is a real leader in that category. Again, backlit keys. Did you see the optical drive? Yes, it's a solid state drive, which is what everybody wants because it's faster, it's lighter weight, it has a longer battery life, doesn't get hot to the touch because there is no, what's it called? There's no movement. No movement means no friction. No friction means no heat, but it still has an optical drive built in. So if you've been looking for, you know, let's show you this. If you've been thinking about a computer, there is no reason in the world not to try this one. I think can we do the quick video, Kyle, on that? Great, solid state.
Let's do it.
Solid state versus your typical hard drive computer. The difference really comes down to speed. It's lighter, it's quieter, it's faster, has a longer battery life, but here's the things. Faster boot up, you saw I had 9 applications loading or moving at the same time. Longer battery, there's no moving parts. All these little advantages that make going to your computer, and as Valerie said, you go to your computer all day long, every day. There are very few ways that you can improve the quality of your everyday life, the things you do all day, every day, more easily than you can with your computer. What else do you use all day, every day? Well, this is certainly one of the things.
Did we just, okay, that's okay. Guess what? You're in luck. We have not sold out, but we have one for everybody at the moment. Hey, hi. But they made me come over here because Aaron was just so handsome. No, okay, so here's what the deal is though, but it is very popular because today's Friday, and you might be looking around for great deals. You might be saying, you know what, yes, check the box, it's lightweight. It's got the optical drive, it's the size I want, it's got the processor I want, the operating system I want. So how do you get it home? It's really simple. You can either use HSN's mobile app, you can go to hsn.com, you can always give us a call. We're here to answer any question that you have and take advantage of the 6 interest-free monthly payments. That just helps you spread out the cost of this brand new computer over time. It's not layaway. We send you your computer directly to your door, free shipping and handling today. I know that maybe you didn't wake up thinking about buying a computer, or maybe you did. Maybe that was on your list of things to look at this weekend and you're like, oh my gosh, that's an HP. That's exactly what I need. We're so excited for you. So congratulations to those of you that picked it up. Don't forget, we have 4 beautiful colors for you. Whichever one